Hey guys, what's up? This is Lemons, and today I have a tutorial for you in Terraria on wiring. I know wiring is a pretty easy concept to grasp, but maybe some people want some help. It sure is a hell lot easier than Minecraft's redstone wiring. But nevertheless, I can help you out a little bit. But first off, disclaimer. I am not a pro at wiring in this game. I'm pretty fucking aware of that. So don't expect these ideas to be like golden and like, oh my god, amazing. But I do have a very basic understanding of it, and if you never played this game before, or if you're just getting into wiring, I can probably help you out a little bit. Or if you have wired before, I have some ideas in the basement that you might want to see. But first off, before you do any wiring, you need this lady right here. She is the mechanic, and you find her in the dungeon where you kill a skeleton monster. I think it's called Skeletron. She's usually deep down into the dungeon. She's usually tied up. You have to untie her, build her house back where you live, kind of, and she'll move in there. And then she sells all the wiring stuff that you'll need. She'll sell the wires, the wire cutter, the wrench, all the buttons, the switches, the whole shebang. It's all there. Luckily, I bought that stuff ahead of time. It's all in my inventory already. So I'll just go up to the top and show you how to use it all right now. So you gotta take out your wrench first. The wrench places the wire. And it's pretty much like a gun where it uses the wire as ammo pretty much, except you don't shoot it. You just click around like this, and it places it. And as you can see, the switch is a power source. It will send a charge and will activate things that can be flipped on and off pretty much. But for that to work, it needs to be slightly over it like that. It doesn't necessarily have to look like it's attached, it just has to be over it. Next up, if you believe in gravity, which I hope you do, what I just did there shouldn't have happened. But whatever, we'll just overlook that for now, and we'll just keep going. As you can see here, I'm connecting it to a statue. Now, statues typically spawn things. Most statues do. Some statues don't. For instance, the bee statue, it does not spawn bees, but a bunny statue does spawn rabbits. And the fish statue, but that's not a fucking fish, that would be a jellyfish. The jellyfish statue and the skeleton statue spawn what they look like, obviously. So there, I hooked it up to the bunny statue, because I have the wiring just on the pedestal, and there's your bunny. It spawned in. And there's a limit to how many you can spawn in an area. I think in an area it's like about 3 you can spawn in. But say like I made a mistake. Say I don't want to turn on the bunny statue. No, I don't want that. Say I want to turn on the jellyfish and the skeleton. I'll just get rid of it with my wire cutters like that. You just can delete it. And I'll replace it with my wrench. So I'll go back in there and I'll just place it all back. And there we go. And I'll click it and there they are. And they all spawned in. So that's how that basically works. Now in the basement, I'll show you something really cool real quick. Alright, so down here, I have a fish spawner. Now the reason it's a fish spawner is because fish sell for 2 gold each. And, I mean, 2 gold. I'm crazy. 2 silver each. Don't get too excited yet. And, if you can see, you can just kind of harvest them for a while and eventually sell it for like a handful of gold. And down here's the thing I really want to show you, though. This is what I call an engine room. And, I mean, this may be copying someone, but I figured this out by myself. Not saying that I'm the first one to ever do this in the world, but I did this by myself once. And, basically what it is it's like, it's a bunny spawner. But when it spawns bunnies, the bunnies hop across all the little pressure plates, and they'll send a charge back up to the statues, so I don't even have to click the button to spawn them. This allows me to click this button once and just sit here and pretty much harvest it. So here, I'll just show you what I'm doing. I'll just click it once and it'll just start going. And that's enough of that noise. Besides that being really annoying when it comes to like the noise it makes, if you sit there for a while and just kind of walk away, you can make a lot of money doing that, especially if you're poor like me and you would like gold. You can make quite a bit of money just by sitting there. Second of all, over there, I'm circling it with my cursor right now. That's a gel spawner. Basically what happens, and first off, I didn't invent this. I saw this on another video. When the jellyfish spawn, they float up to the lava, they die, and you collect the gel right there. And it uses another engine room that I built there as well, just to keep it going so I don't have to keep clicking the lever. So that's how that works. And gel can be used for flamethrowers, obviously, or torches. I don't know why you'd make torches, though. Just buy yourself a mining helmet. But the really cool part is right here. This is my boulder dropper. And as you know, this is a floating island, so mobs will tend to just kind of flow down here and stick down there and try to kill me. But obviously they can't because they're way down there. So I started getting annoyed by going down there and shooting, so I eventually was like, hey, you know what? I should have some fun doing this. So I made some cool little boulder droppers. So you see there, the wire is connected to all these little things. Now when I click those stones slide back into the wall, but you need a special stone to do that. You need active stone brick. That requires a regular stone and a piece of wire, and then you can combine it together to make an active stone brick. Or block, my bad. And those will go back into the wall, slide back and forth. You may have seen them in traps in the dungeons and whatnot, or underground. But watch this. As I pull this, boulder slides down and rolls across the land, and it killed a bunny there. That's very nice. So that's what I just do with my wire. And as you can see, just from my base, there's quite a few things you can do with it. You can even attach it to lights. It's just a very fun thing you can play with. And yeah, that's about it. And that's pretty much all I have to tell you about wiring. It's pretty easy, and I hope you understood what I was saying. If you can't follow me, just kind of go back and rewatch it. If you liked the video, go ahead and like it. If you want to see more of this, go ahead and subscribe to me. I'd really like that. It helps my channel grow, and I really want to get into YouTube because I think it's really kind of fun to film stuff. And also, if you have any suggestions on how I can make these videos better, if you have any comments like what I should be doing in the future, should I make more of these, go ahead and leave a comment, and I'll try to look at that. I don't get many comments in the first place, so go ahead and just throw it down there, and I'll probably see it. And that about covers it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to make videos in the future. Bye.